Look who's here, people. Look alive. We have a real life comedian in our midst here. That's right. In the wild. If you could use a good laugh, or our next guest can help. I mean, hopefully. He's a comedian. He's an actor. He's a prankster. And he's the host of a new game show asking everyone, who the bleep is that? Look.
Anne-Marie gets to pick the first buzzword.
We'll go with body.
All right, body. Did you pick that because you keep looking over here at my body? Nope, let's just move on. All right, who the bleep is this? Looks like a bunch of fire. Nope, that's a person. All right, Vanessa, you think you know who this is?
Is it Meg the Stallion?
Is it Meg the Stallion? It is Megan the Stallion.
The Stallion.
I like how she said Meg the Stallion. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Dye is the host of the show that just premiered here locally on Fox 9 Plus. Jeff is also performing this weekend at it's my neighborhood. I'm right like next door. Anyway, at the
come
Acme
to the show,
Comedy, I'll come down. Yeah. Acme Comedy Company in Minneapolis. Give it up for Jeff Dye, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, too much cleavage.
Look at that. Too much.
Too much cleavage.
Showing too much cleavage.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here, buddy.
This is my first time at Acme Comedy Club, and it's amazing.
Oh, it's a great venue.
Yeah, it's the best.
Robin Williams used to try out material there. I saw Louis.
His own material or someone else's?
Oh!
Well, you haven't heard about that?
Yeah. Oh, I've heard the rumor. Yeah.
Make it up.
Just Google it. Jeff's not lying.
Just teasing.
Louis Black and now you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I love it.
What made you want to do the show?
This one?
Well, I mean, this one. You can, I
Just kidding. Who the bleep is that? It's a very, very fun idea. It sounded dumb. Like when they told me about it, I was like, that's what. So
in the pitch meeting?
Guess like celebrities, but then the more you play, it's kind of like Masked Singer. When I was like on that, I was like, I don't want to do this. It sounds silly. But then you watch it and it's fun.
Well, you know what? I get what you're saying, but with game shows, I always say the simplest formats are usually the ones that work. Think of Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, yeah.
Hangman with a wheel. It sounds dumb in the meeting, but then you play it, you're like, oh, this one, watching that, I'm playing at home.
Exactly. We had cameramen that were literally guessing, like we had to like throw out some of the questions because the cameraman would be like, that's B.B. King. And we're like, hey dude, you're not playing the game. and also like there's no more people that are more jaded in show business than like the crew. And so like if you got the crew.
Right there.
If you got the crew playing the game, you know that the game's probably pretty fun and easy and simple.
Jeff, let's just put it this way. We had our crew, engineer Brad over there, doing fashion reviews for the Oscars.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's how jaded we are with, right over there.
Plugged in.
That's right.
And also, that wasn't a knock on the crew. I prefer the cameramen and the sound guys. They're my favorite people, but they usually think what we're doing on the other side of the camera is pretty stupid.
Not a word. Not a word. So you have Fox loves to do this. You have a test. So if you're watching us from our other markets, watch this show because you get 4 weeks, right? Is that how they're doing this?
They're gonna just see if people like it. And I've never really had it like that. Usually you just do a show and it's a show.
We did it too.
Oh, really?
We've done it, and it's great. And Wendy started that way, and Bethany, and Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you're watching us and you love Jeff, just trust me when I say you watch every day.
Please, thank you,
watch
Jason.
every
That's very
single day.
nice.
Seriously, it matters. Because it's hard. It's hard to hook an audience in 4 weeks.
Yeah, and also, if I don't hook the audience in 4 weeks, I don't get paid. And I love money. What do you? Oh, wait, don't lead them to that's just me saying I love money, you know.
Is there a part of the country? Because all jokes aside, I love the craft of stand-up. I have so much respect for what you do.
Do you ever want to do it?
I did it once for charity because I wanted to. It was what do they call it? Like a bucket list thing I just wanted to do. But I have so much respect, so I always like to ask: Is there an area of the country that is more difficult to play than other parts of the country?
So Seattle, Washington, which is where I'm from, Portland, any of like the more liberal cities, they're great people. They're nice people, but they just they take things very seriously. So it's harder to make like higher-minded people laugh, in my opinion. It's like the more like the simpler the crowd, the better the crowd.
The crew.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people that aren't taking the subject so serious.
I'm 100%. I'm with you. I think it's really hard to be a comedian right now because everybody, I don't care what your political background, everybody's just too damn sensitive.
Yes. But also, like, I think that the people that are getting offended are really nice people.
They are.
They're good in their heart and they're well-intentioned, but they're just taking it too serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all. There's jokes. I'm a clown boy. You don't have to take it serious.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
More with Clown Boy when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Okay. What you missed was Aaron was playing Wordle with the audience.
Yeah, I feel bad that you're gonna fire Erin. Terrible. She's a good lady.
Never.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Welcome. I love Aaron. I've known that woman since God was a boy. Welcome back. Jeff Dye's here from the brand new show, brand new game show, Who The Bleep Is That? Again, I'll just say it as a crew that knows this routine. The show is getting a 4-week test. Please watch it every day. It matters. It really does. Yeah. Producer Ted told me, and you're big into Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Like the mystery of Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
I encountered a chupacabra.
You're kidding.
No.
If you don't know
Whatever, audience. Kendall, leave me alone.
If you don't know what a chupacabra is, it's like the Mexican Bigfoot. It's their thing, you know?
It's like a dog. It's like an evil dog.
My problem with the chupacabra is nobody can agree with what it looks like. So just anything they've never seen before, they go, chupacabra! And you're like, no, that's a weird raccoon or something, you know?
No, I saw one that had opposable thumbs.
Okay.
And we stared at each other at about 4:50 in the morning off an exit, and I rolled down my window. I was driving my Ford Escape 10 years ago, and I rolled down the window and it looked at me, and then it gnip-gnopped. It walked like a little, and it walked away from me, and it wasn't a dog. It wasn't a mangy dog.
Really?
Yeah. But what is it about Bigfoot that you...
I'm just more fascinated that you had a chupacabra. And then he gnip-gnopped or whatever. That's what you're talking about. No, Bigfoot, I just like the idea that we haven't discovered everything.
Yeah.
I think I like to live in a world where we go, I mean, like, it wasn't that long ago, panda bears, like people in China were going, I saw a black and white bear. I'm like, you're stupid, there's no bears here. And then it was true, there's panda bears, and now we look at it like it's obvious. Like, of course there's, and I think 100 years from now, people are gonna be, of course there's Bigfoots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There has to be someone.
There's a bunch of them.
Other than stand-up, I'm a nerd with late night. You've been on Fallon. He's been everywhere.
Yeah.
Are those shows more difficult, more fun, more nerve-wracking to do a late night show?
Yeah, if I'm honest, they're very nerve-wracking.
They
like
are?
if I just got to do this with Jimmy, it'd be no sweat.
Yeah.
But like to get out there and do the material, it's got to be clean. It's got to be apolitical. It's got to be.
Does the network have to approve your stuff?
Oh yeah, and you go through a series of, and they also like to. I'm probably oversharing.
No, this is interesting.
They like to make a meal of it, right? So they'll like make you move jokes around. They'll be like, put this one first, because
they
that way,
do?
Yeah, because that way when it's all over with, they can go, we really did a great thing here tonight, and you're like, no, I did a great thing, and you got your hands in it. Yeah. So
they'll
do stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, they'll say, take that joke out, pop this one around. Like they mess with it a lot. Yeah, for months.
Really?
And then Standards in Practice has to look at it and go, make sure he doesn't say boobs or whatever the rules are, you know?
You can say boobs here all you want.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
we do. Yeah.
My type of boobs.
We're a boob-friendly show.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone rogue? Have you ever gone a little Sarah Palin?
Oh, no, I would never dare.
Yeah.
Because then they just go, well, you'll never be on Jimmy Fallon again.
There is that risk.
Yeah. And also, it's not worth it.
Tell the folks, about a minute. We were talking good friends with Freddie Prinze Jr. We just talked about the pod. Tell the folks about the podcast.
I have a podcast with Freddie Prinze Jr. where it's every week. We just talk about pro wrestling. So if you like pro wrestling, or if you just like Freddie Prinze Jr., you can listen to that. And it's a fun podcast.
He's such a good dude.
Yeah, great guy. So
you have such varied interest.
Yeah.
Bigfoot, wrestling.
Yeah, baseball. I'm like an 8-year-old boy. This is pretty much, I like dogs and boobs and baseball and.
Have you ever been
simple
guy?
Yeah. Vintage.
I like a couple of those things.
Not a lot of me popping around anymore. All these young people are.
No.
I'm everything.
You've ever been to Target Field?
I threw out a first pitch for the Twins last year.
Did you?
Yeah, it was awesome.
We have a good stadium, don't we?
I love you,
I love
Twins.
our ballpark.
And they were like, do you want Joe Mauer to catch it? Because we're honoring him today. And I'm a huge baseball fan, so Joe Mauer, respect. But first ballot Hall of Famer, he's a legend. But I was like, can I throw to TC Bear? And they were like, well, no, Joe Mauer's gonna catch your ball. I go, no, TC Bear. I'm a big mascot guy.
Yeah.
And TC Bear's been there longer, and he'll be there forever. So I picked the Bear.
We have more in common than you think because we both like mythical creatures.
Mascots.
Mascots. I threw out a pitch.
Nice.
Threw to Mauer. Didn't know it was going to be Mauer.
Oh, nice.
And he comes out to the pitch, and I'm not the most athletic of individuals. And he comes onto the mound, and he mouths to me, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, sorry,
but what
Joe.
a good sport.
He was a good
And you're a
sport.
good sport to throw it out. If you're not,
I did pretty good. I made it
that's
to
great.
him.
That's all that
there we
matters,
go. Go see him. Go watch the show. Go support him. It's Jeff Dye, everybody. Don't miss Jeff this weekend. Nice publicity photo.
Yeah, thanks.
Look at that.
They picked it. I didn't.
Go see him at Acme this weekend in Minneapolis. He's performing 2 shows tonight and 2 shows tomorrow night. Head to acmecomedycompany.com for tickets and check out his game show, Who The Bleep Is That? It airs here locally at 3:30 weekdays on Fox 9 Plus. For our other stations, check your local listings. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Thank you, my friend. That was great. I really appreciate it.